class he's going to show up to, and for the last just about 10 years, every week unless he's out of town, he's been as consistent as you can be. Probably the most consistent student I've ever taught. Steve Lutsk.
Thank you so much. 10 years, this is a good feeling. This is a really good feeling. I prepared some stuff to say. I'm used to talking to a camera, not used to talking into a big group of people. So hopefully I remember everything I was gonna say. Really good feeling right now. This feels probably better than when I got a Sega Genesis in 3rd, 4th grade. Feels just as good as when the Red Sox won their first World Series. Am I going heel? Oh my God. After 86 years in 2004, you're gonna love this one. Feels just as good as when the Patriots came back from the Atlanta Falcons. Being down 28-3 in the 3rd quarter. No, this is awesome. Who out there wants to be a black belt someday? Put your hand up, get them up high. It's really important, you gotta want it. Not everybody wants to be a black belt. Most people don't want to be a black belt, or they say they do, and they're not willing to do the other things. These are the other things that are required. All right? Gotta show up. That's number one. Number two, you gotta want it. That's number one. Number two, you gotta believe in yourself, and that's not easy. Ask anybody who saw me in my first couple months, definitely first couple classes. I didn't believe in myself. I hurt my neck on the first day. I didn't even know if I was gonna be back for a second class. But I showed up, kept believing in myself. After a little while, I asked Professor for some advice. And he gave me simple advice. Someone else said it. Julian said it earlier. He said, just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. That's not easy. How many people have ever, it's been a long day, didn't feel like necessarily coming to class, but you showed up anyways? Put your hands up if you've done that. How'd you feel after you came to that class? Good. Felt good. Did you ever regret it? No. You will never regret it. You will never regret showing up. So that's important. You gotta want it. You gotta believe in yourself, you gotta show up, and then the last thing's also really important. When you do show up, you have to do your best. You have to give everything that you can on that given day. It's not always gonna be as best you suck it. Not all days are gonna be great. Some days you're gonna get smashed. Some days you're gonna feel like doing the easy stuff, you know, the stuff that you're already good at. You're not gonna get out of your comfort zone and try to learn the tough stuff that you don't know yet. Always do that. Some days you're gonna burn your feet up. Some days you're gonna burn your elbows up, so the shower for the next week is gonna sting. You're gonna jam your fingers. You're not gonna be able to type or talk on the phone for the next week, but it's all worth it, man. It's all worth it. So you gotta want it. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta show up no matter what. You gotta do your best, and you get this awesome feeling. This is one of the best moments of my life. I have to thank Professor and Lulu and all the other instructors at Legacy West Adams for always supporting me and being patient with me. I required a lot of patience. Thanks to my friends for coming out here today. Thanks for everybody out here who has rolled with me and smashed me and made me better as a result. And thanks to my family who are 3,000 miles away, who always told me I could be and do anything I wanted to do. One of the best moments of my life. Thank you so much.